Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough. We are about to finish Hero side story, and then after we do that, we can move on to the Dark side story. So let's go ahead and get this started with probably one of the more infamous levels of the game, Crazy Gadgets. It's a Sonic stage, so, you know, I like it because of that, but aside from that, this stage is not many people are fond of this stage for a number of reasons. And honestly, it is a pretty difficult stage, especially to get A rank. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. I like this stage mainly because it's kind of a reference to Death Egg Zone in Sonic and Knuckles. Like, it has a lot of similar mechanics and gimmicks to that level, and that's one of the things I really enjoyed about it. So it's kind of a neat callback in a number of ways. But it is, again, like I said, a very difficult stage. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of sections that you can easily die without intending to, so you have to kind of be careful while you're going through this. A lot of insta-kill traps and things going on. So yeah, just be very careful while you're going through this. But otherwise, it's a pretty decent stage, I'd say. Like, I could have actually easily died right there if I just missed my jump by even just a little bit. And oh my god, frickin' artificial chaos! Why do you exist? I don't like you. Oh my god. Dude, I almost got killed right there. I guess my frickin' homing attack targeted the wrong guy. See, this is where... Oh, shoot. I almost forgot these guys electrified. But I kind of talked about this earlier, but like the bounce bracelet and the lightspeed dash, that's an instance where that can actually screw you over, because as you could have seen, like, I was above an insta-kill pool of green acid. So if I did the bounce instead of the lightspeed, I would have died. So that's one of the times where having everything mapped to one button can be really inefficient. It usually is the fault of the lightspeed dash, though, I find. The lightspeed dash definitely causes a lot of issues. And see, as you can see right there, that was me using the bounce bracelet to kind of continue my combo. Kind of talked about that before. So as you can see, I can't break those containers because I don't have a specific upgrade, because Sonic can't dash through iron containers yet. But thankfully, he can, after acquiring this item right here, the Flame Ring. This allows you to use a powerful fire somersaults. And there, now he can break the iron containers, no problem. So yeah, I gotta make sure you grab that. It is, I mean, yeah, it would definitely be required, since that's blocking a hole that you need to continue through, but they do kind of give it to you at pretty last moment of time. You gotta make sure you grab that before it's too late. And see, here's another instance where the one button thing can kind of screw you over, so you gotta be careful there. Shoot. Oh wow, there was actually an artificial chaos right there. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? They're always there when you don't want to see them. Those artificial chaos guys I don't mind as much. The ones that create like little spawns, they're not really that bad. Also, there's the gold robot. There's that. I think I got a combo for that. I could have got a better combo if I killed the gold robot and the other guy in the same thing, but I didn't. So that would be my fault. And we're actually getting to the very end of the stage now, and this is the part of the stage that I feel like a lot of people always remember. We'll get to that in just a moment. First, kill you. I'll kill you as well because you're over there and you're 3 points. And I forgot to hit the switch. Let's go back and hit that before we continue, because that's kind of required to open this door. So here's the anti-gravity section. Just a giant colored block section where you have to change the gravity as you make your way through this room. I remember this room was like very intimidating like the first time I saw it, but it's really not too bad. As long as you just are smart and you follow the each section accordingly, you shouldn't have any major issues with the platforming here. I'm not sure how I'm doing for A rank though, because I feel like the time bonus I'm going to have is really going to be high. Or not, it's not going to be high, because my time is pretty high right now. That's what I meant to say. But we'll see though. I might get surprised. Because this is kind of a longer level, the level might, you know, it might be adjusting for that longer length with a higher time bonus. But we'll see. Make sure you hit that switch. That switch is very important because that'll actually trigger something on this next piece of land. Basically, this missile that's right here, and if you didn't hit that switch, that wouldn't be there, so you'd have to go through the entire section again, which is not something you'd want to do, so make sure you hit that switch. Okay, so... Oh, sweet! A rank, nice. Woo! That's one less Crazy Gadget run I'll have to do. So I'm definitely pretty happy about that. So let's keep this going here.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really cared for her.
Handing over a fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone!
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
Turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride. The capsule clears the colony back.
I'm counting on you, Tails. And Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic! It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. Can I do this?
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic asked me for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up!
Okay, so we have the final I guess, piece of gameplay with Tails in Hero's side. We have one more fight with Eggman here.
You're no match for me, sweet little fox.
And this fight can actually be pretty difficult because it's not a very big area, and Eggman actually has some special attacks that he'll probably be using, so you really have to be watchful of what he does, and always be moving at all times because, yeah, that laser kills. Like, it quite literally kills. It's a pretty powerful attack. And yeah, there we go. So do not be surprised if you die during this fight, because it'll happen. Now, one thing, if you manage to get Eggman caught in the blast when you destroy those capsule things, that does actually do a lot of damage, but it's pretty luck-based to get him to go into that. He actually did right there, which is kind of nice. And we got him. Sweet. Okay, so we did defeat Eggman, fortunately, but what about Sonic the Hedgehog?
I feel some strange energy.
Sonic! Whoa, I wasn't sure if I could pull that one off. Somehow I managed to use the chaos control.
Chaos control? Are you okay?
I'm worried about Tails and Amy. I hate to ask, but could you help them? This is our last chance. Before the cannon fires, I'll slam dunk it in there!
Okay, so here is the final level of the Hero Side story. We have Final Rush. And this level's pretty difficult. I'd say this is probably the hardest speed stage in the game. To not just like get an A rank on, but also just to like optimize and you know, beat normally. There's a lot of stuff going on, and as you can plainly see, like, we're above like pretty much instant death all the time, so you have a lot to concern yourself with this in this level. But I mean, I will give the level credit. It does look cool. I just wish some of the like mechanics of the game worked better to kind of complement that. Because yeah, like I wouldn't even worry about switching grind rails whenever you're doing this, because that just seems like a bad idea. Because I find that the rail grinding, or at least the rail switching mechanics, aren't as optimized as they could be. And also, wow, frickin' artificial chaos. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna miss out on an A rank again because of that guy. Not that I will get an A rank, but I want it to be on my terms, not on the terms of a frickin' random BS enemy. And yeah, see, like right there, that's another instance where like the grind rail mechanics just don't work the way I think they should. Because like you should be able to jump off that so you can homing attack that enemy, but sometimes it just doesn't work for some reason. Okay, there we go. Again, I don't know why it randomly like just doesn't work like that. It's very, very weird. I think it's just an instance of this game like asking you to do some like really, really cool maneuvers, but due to the way the controls are laid out, it's really hard to do those maneuvers, so you just have to be like really, really careful when you're going through this. But anyway, I'm also going to ignore this bomb capsule right here. The reason why you want to do that is it's mainly for A rank optimization, but you actually get the combo. You don't get the combo if you use the bomb capsule, so that's why I hit those enemies individually as opposed to using the bomb. Also, another weird thing is like whenever you do a jump like that, you have to land on the solid ground. If you land on a rail, you actually won't get the style points for that, which is very, very weird. Again, just a lot of weird things. As much as I love this game, like the mechanics of the game can definitely be kind of odd at times. And I know there's also like a gold robot like above me right now. I'm not sure the best way to actually get it though. Oh well, I just won't worry about it then. I never really need the gold robot to get an A rank in this level anyway, but you know, it's one of those things where if you can get to it, you will be probably better suited to get an A rank at the end of the day. I'm gonna get this shield for protection and also for more rings. Okay, come on. This section has always been kind of weird to me, where you can like grind up these rails, these like L-shaped rails. Usually, once you get past this part, you kind of know you're more than halfway done with the level, so that is one good thing. Hard to tell how I'm doing for, like, time and score right now, though. I want to say, like, the A rank score is, like, 13,000, if I remember correctly. Also got another electric shield, even though I'm already using one. And I missed the style points for that, unfortunately, so that's going to be some missed points over time. So I think you kind of want to pay attention right here, because the upgrade for this level is actually coming up soon. Yep, it's right here. You want to land on this little platform, take this rocket over, and you basically get it from this side of the level. This is another upgrade that's completely optional. You don't actually need it to beat the game, but if you want to get all the emblems in the game, it is one you're going to need to pick up. Basically every character has this upgrade, but this is the Mystic Melody. Change to Mystic Melody in the action window, then press B to play Mysterious Melodies. And you basically do that around these shrines, and they can kind of create like some different things. This one, for example, creates a lightspeed ring area, which doesn't really help me because oh my god, because I have the electric shield. Ugh, that's annoying. And hey, I got the style points for that this time. Great. Shame it doesn't matter anymore. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, this is a level I'm going to have to properly play again. But hey, I kind of made my peace with that, because this is, again, just a very, very hard level to optimize. At least I don't have to play Crazy Gadget again. That's a level I was actually kind of worried about, so that's one level I won't have to worry about, at least. But yeah, the rest of this level is pretty much, again, what we've been doing the whole level so far. Just a bunch of rail grinding and jumping from platform to platform. Unfortunately, I missed those grind rails in the sky, so I'm going to miss out on more style points because of that. Not if there's anything new there. That was kind of interesting. And screw you, frickin' artificial chaos piece of crap. God, I hate those guys. And of course, like, it would be those guys that create problems for me inside this particular playthrough. And yeah, I'm not really even sure what this is all about. Just like one little last action sequence before the end. And there we go.
Yes!
It's going to be an E rank. I've already accepted that it's going to be an E rank.
Barely made it.
And there we go. That's all the levels done for the hero side. But we have one last obstacle in front of us.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
You know, what can I say? I die hard. You actually saved me, you know.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way we could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's fake. So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live. Your adventuring days are coming to an end.
Kind of nice that they had a nice little bonding experience before their final fight. But yeah, we have to fight Shadow the Hedgehog one last time before we finish this playthrough.
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of...
So one thing that I do want to point out for this level, because this is something I used to always do whenever I played this game a lot back in the day. But if you want to, like, grind up lives, this is like a good level or boss fight where you can do that, because basically this platform goes on for a very long time. So you can just spend your time, like, collecting rings and light speed dashing through all of them. Because every time you get 100 rings, as you know from Sonic games, you know, you get an extra life. So you can kind of use this as a way to build up your life counter, especially once you get to, like, if you want to go for 180 emblems. It's always nice to have a good life buffer, so if you want to, you know, work on all of those, you have the lives where you can do it. Not that there's really much of a, like, a penalty for getting game overs in this game. It's mainly just if you're in the middle of a level and you get a game over, you have to start the entire level from the beginning. So if you lose a checkpoint, you lose the checkpoint, basically. But as far as this fight is concerned, this fight can be kind of weird. Basically what you want to do is when he does appear in front of you, stay back and then spin dash up to him. After a while, when he's about at like half health, he'll actually like try to dodge you whenever you do that by doing that. What you want to do for that is basically wait for him to appear. Wait for him to stop, because he will use this spear attack, and that's when you want to roll into him, because when he's using that attack, he won't actually like move. So you have to use that to your advantage, like that, basically. We just have to hit him one more time. And I actually missed him right there. Yeah, how did I miss him right there, though? What? I fell through the little gap in between platforms. What the hell? That's annoying. There we go. Okay, one more hit. I got an extra life again, so hooray for that. And there we go. Now we can jump off. But we didn't.
Game over, Shadow.
Game over, Shadow. And here we go, the final cutscene of the game, and then the credits.
Sonic, I did it.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Look outside.
Ooh.
And there we go, guys. That's the hero side story. And as usual, I'm going to keep quiet so you can listen to the music and watch the credits. So, see you guys when this is over.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be ahead. Sonic Adventure 2, The Dark Side Story. Long live the Eggman Empire.
Okay, that's going to do it for this episode, and that's going to do it for the hero side story. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week when we start the dark side story. This has been SlimKirby. This has been Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. See you guys next time. Later, folks.